What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. This is Big Money Mindset. Pleased to bring you another video here today. And in today's video, we're going to be going over a super hot topic in the EV sector. We have a company headquartered in Vancouver, Canada, Greenpower Motor Company, and basically they are trying to go IPO on the United States NASDAQ stock exchange. We're going to be reviewing this company's mission statement, product development, as well as financials for the 2019 and 2020 year. And once again, I want to say thank you to everyone that subscribed to the channel so far. The growth we've been seeing is just ridiculous, and all of the feedback you guys have been giving me is really appreciated. And most importantly, if you feel this video gives you a great insight or good analysis on the EV sector, be sure to subscribe to the channel because we're going to be dropping a lot of content in these next couple of days on all the hottest spec stocks and growth plays. You don't want to miss out. There's a lot of great information. Alright, let's get into the video. Alright, and for those that are new to the channel, we just do a little bit of a portfolio update. This is our public portfolio that we started with $16,700, and basically we have moved that to $21,600 for a $4,900 gain at 29%. So this portfolio is doing very well, but the thing is, it has a lot of room to run, guys. I always bring this up. We have the Lancadia Holdings, SPAC play, and also we have the Tortoise Acquisition Corp SPAC play, and both of those, we own, close to $3,000 and $2,600. So these are some of our largest holdings that we are really waiting to take this portfolio to the next level. All right, guys, and now we can get into the video. So we have Canadian EV manufacturer Greenpower Motors files for a $35 million NASDAQ uplisting. Greenpower Motor, a Canadian manufacturer of battery electric commercial vehicles, filed this last Wednesday with the SEC to raise up to $35 million in an initial public offering. The company is currently under symbol GPVRF, okay? So why NASDAQ? Why go public? The NASDAQ stock exchange, also known as NASDAQ, is an American stock exchange, and it is ranked second on the list of stock exchanges by market capitalization of shares traded behind only the New York Stock Exchange. Going public on the NASDAQ will solidify them as a legitimate company, providing recognition of future opportunity, and will provide substantial capital for product development, market awareness, expansion into the new market. So that's basically the route this company is trying to play right now as we are in this pandemic and all of the hot EV sectors are starting to blow up. So they're trying to get in now, get their foot in the door to go for their expansion. All right, we're going to be taking a look into the mission statement. A leading design, manufacturer, and distributor of a diverse line of electric-powered buses for the transit, shuttle, tourist, and school sectors, advancing the adoption of EVs by making battery electric buses and trucks affordable, durable, and easy for customers to deploy. Greenpower now offers commercial vehicles for delivery, public transit, schools, van pooling, microtransit, shuttles, and the capability of autonomous operation. Greenpower corporate headquarters is located in Vancouver, Canada. We have sales and administration office in Rancho Cucamonga, California. U.S. assembly takes place in Porterville, California. The Greenpower difference. The Greenpower's electric buses are purpose-built, designed from the ground up to be all-electric from day one, and built with exacting standards. This clean sheet design approach allows us to put the battery and the propulsion system in optimized locations that give us weight and structural advantage over our competitors. Greenpower vehicles have an industry-best driving range for each of the models it produces. The Greenpower chassis has been engineered to be the strongest, safest, and most durable product on the market. We can see this as another one of the EV companies, blowing up in the pandemic. But you got to realize, this is a new sector. This is different, okay? Workhorse is a last-mile delivery service, for products like USPS, Amazon, FedEx, like mailing services and, shipping services, okay? This is more of like cargo, for Disney transit, airplane transit, shuttle buses, schooling. So the market they're trying to attack is for the transportation of people. And you have to understand, these companies such as the transits and the buses, they are spending a significant amount of money on expenses and gasoline. This is where a company like Greenhouse Motors comes in and, decreases expenses just like Hyliion and Workhorse are doing. So that is the main factor they're trying to play as well. They're trying to just get rid of these larger gasoline vehicles and go the EV route with zero emissions, as well as helping improving the environment over time without gasoline. We're going to be taking a look into their products that they currently have. You know, they have a total of 6 products. The EV Star, the Beast, which is a school bus, and then they have 3 separate transit lines of different variations. The EV Star is a purpose-built zero-emissions mini bus capable of a range of up to 150 miles. That is a very solid range for these types of vehicles and their day-to-day action that they're going to be doing. The 25-foot shuttle is the industry's first purpose-built Class 4 vehicle, which means it was designed and built from the ground up to the battery electric. Unlike the competition, which takes an existing chassis and converts it to a zero-emissions vehicle, the EV Star was designed around the drive system. By utilizing a unibody construction, the life expectancy of our vehicles is an industry-leading 10 years. Our versatile vehicle can be used for paratransit, microtransit, cargo delivery, employee transportation, van pool services, and many more. So their vehicles do attack several different factors of transit. A huge bonus is the self-charging components can be fully charged in as little as 2 hours. The vehicle has the capability to be charged wirelessly with Momentum Dynamics charging system and can also be made fully autonomous with the Perron Robotics AV system with seating for up to 19 passengers. This is the one that really gets me excited, guys. This is the Beast, okay? It's a battery electric automotive school transportation. Now, this is where I see, them really succeeding as far as an electric school bus, guys. Do you have any idea how many school buses are in the United States? This could save the school boards millions of dollars in each several county. I mean, it's ridiculous, the amount of fuel those buses are gas guzzling. I mean, I'm sure it's like 4 miles to the gallon. This is a school bus's market's first purpose-built type D zero emissions bus to be certified and operating in the United States with a clean sheet design. The Beast is backed by an unprecedented 10-year, 100,000-mile drivetrain warranty. Greenpower can provide the largest battery pack and highest seating capacity on the market without any negative effect on overall performance. In fact, Greenpower only uses the best-of-breed technology and has partnered with top-tier manufacturers that provide the highest quality products. The Beast will give an unrivaled experience for students and drivers. Guys, they could really hit big in the near future with the buses, okay? And we're going to be taking a look into these buses, if they're making sales or not. That's going to play a large factor on investing in this company. As we can see, we have 480,000 potential school buses in the United States. That's a massive market opportunity that they can go after. If companies start seeing results, you might see these large school counties go after this company to lower their expenses on fuel economy. And the last product we have is the transit line, guys. Meet our low floor transit line, the EV250, EV350, and EV550. And guys, this is also a massive market as well. This could be a large market they have the opportunity to tackle. I mean, think about if Greyhound switched to these types of EV vehicles, how much money their companies would be saving in the long term. Greenpower designed its transit buses with these important aspects in mind. Our battery electric transit buses can achieve a range of 200 plus miles. The result is a line of vehicles that meet the operational demands for transit properties everywhere. Low-floor transit buses are the most utilized heavy-duty vehicles amongst transit properties operating in North America. We have built and designed our EV250 30-footer, EV350 40-footer, and the EV550 double-decker buses with transit authorities in mind. We understand the importance of life cycle savings and property durability. Our battery electric transit buses can achieve a range of 200 plus miles. And guys, you understand, we see these everywhere we go amongst America. I mean, these buses are everywhere, and you got to think, these are gas guzzlers. And if they can start getting into these companies and selling these types of products, that's a massive opportunity along with the buses as well. They have a life cycle expectancy of 12 years, so that's a great return on your investment when you switch to one of these products, dropping off from gasoline expenses. All right, and most importantly, let's take a look into the Greenpower reports and financials. We'll go over the record annual revenues and we'll take a look and see what's going on. Greenpower reports record annual revenues of $13.5 million, an increase of 122% over the previous year. Highlights for the fiscal year ended March 31st, 2020. Reported annual revenue of $13.5 million compared to $6.1 million for the previous year, an increase of 122%. That's some solid news, definitely, so we know these products are selling. Sold or leased a record of 68 all-electric buses, comprised of 62 EV Stars, 4 Synapse Type D school buses, and 2 EV 350 low-floor transit buses. So they are selling all of these products. It just looks like, it's a low volume amount at this time. They got an operating line of credit with BMO Bank, Bank of Montreal, increase of $5 million up to $8 million. So guys, these banks are seeing the company increased revenue, and they're giving them larger loans, to grow their company. So that's a good sign as far as, increased credit line. We can see a quote from the CEO as well. We had a record year, more than doubling our revenue while maintaining a solid 30% gross profit, said Fraser Atkinson, Chairman and CEO of Greenpower Motor Company. Prior to the fiscal year end, the company followed recommended protocols and all non-essential personnel worked from home for almost 3 months. Since returning, we've conducted demonstration tours across the U.S. in June and July in support of new market opportunities while also resuming deliveries to customers. In addition, we continue to make considerable progress towards uplisting to the NASDAQ stock exchange, which we believe will be a benefit to our shareholders. So that is a lot of great news for sure. We can see the company is growing at a solid rate, increasing over 100%, even though, it is a small amount of revenue compared to some massive big players. And I also just saw a recent article for July 29th, and we can see Greenpower receives order for an additional 100 EV Stars from Green Commuter. Green Commuter was an early adopter of the EV Star and has been a tremendous partner. This follows on order is a testament to not only the value proposition that the EV Star provides, but also Greenpower's ability to service a rapidly growing fleet like that of Green Commuter. There is little doubt that Green Commuter is poised for monumental growth in the near future, and we look forward to expanding our relationship with such a leading-edge organization. As I was taking a look into Green Commuter to see if this is a solid company, because this is a massive deal, for a company this small. 100 orders, that's something to take into consideration. So they are in Los Angeles, California, and they do service van pooling, okay? A group of 5 to 7 people who share the ride to and from work in our zero-emissions vehicle. The driver is a member of the van pool who volunteers to take the wheel and has a good driving record. So their basis they are offering is, save money. You could save thousands per year on your commute while using a zero-emissions vehicle. Save time, commute using the carpool lane. If you are a passenger, you can sleep, listen to music, or work using the vehicle's internet connection. We are committed to using the safest and most environmentally friendly vehicles available. Access one of the sleekest vehicles in the world at a price you can afford, like the Tesla Model X. This is a major company. I mean, you can understand they're doing van pooling in Los Angeles, California, one of the highest price places to live in the world, and they are already operating with Teslas. So if they're also doing deals with Greenpower Motors, that is a great sign, guys. This is a very recent deal that just occurred, so I can see Greenpower Motors heading in the right direction in the near future, especially if they hit that NASDAQ stock exchange. They're going to be able to grow rapidly. We are now in the dollar ranges, which is a great sign. This company is trying to transition from Vancouver, Canada, into the United States market, where these types of vehicles with the massive amount of opportunity as far as, school county buses, van carpooling, transit, cargo, guys. So they're trying to tackle all kinds of different sectors, tackling companies. They're trying to get into these markets to help these companies cut down their expenses on fuel economy and save money over time and getting a great return on their investment when they're switching to these vehicles. So right now the company is sitting around $1.63, and they do not have an exact date yet. There's no date, guys, as far as when this company could actually be on the NASDAQ. So just keep that in mind. This is just a recent filing IPO to hit the NASDAQ. So understand this is still going to convert to a 1-to-1 share. So whatever price you lock in is going to shift to the NASDAQ, and it's just going to be a larger based company that's going to be reaching more investors, allowing them to grow faster over time. And I want to say thank you if you made it to the end of the video. It really does mean a lot to me, and I greatly appreciate it. This is a hot company that is in the EV sector, and it is currently trending, so I had to bring it to your guys' attention. Be sure to leave me a comment. I'm going to be responding back to anyone that does leave me a comment, and tell me how you feel about this company and what kind of market you think they can tackle in the United States if they do get on the NASDAQ stock exchange, as well as can you see this company growing exponentially like Hyliion and Workhorse in the near future, tackling their marketing approach. And most importantly, if you feel this video did give you good insight on the company, a better understanding of the EV market, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We're going to be dropping a lot of content these next couple of days on all the hottest growth stocks and spec plays. You don't want to miss out. There's going to be a lot of great information. I'm Kyle. This is Big Money Mindset. You have a great day.